환기코자 합니다. 해당 문서는 2025년 9월 18일 주 UN 대한민국 대사가 UN 사무총장에게 보낸 서한으로 현재 심의 중인 의제에 관한 컨셉 페이퍼를 포함하고 있습니다. 이제 안토니우 구테레시 UN 사무총장님의 브리핑을 듣겠습니다.
Mr. President, Excellencies, I thank the Republic of Korea for convening this high-level open debate at a decisive moment for global cooperation on artificial intelligence. AI is no longer a distant horizon. It is here, transforming daily life, the information space, and the global economy at breathtaking speed. The question is not whether AI will influence international peace and security, but how we will shape that influence. Used responsibly, AI can strengthen prevention and protection, anticipating food insecurity and displacement, supporting demining, helping identify potential outbreaks of violence, and so much more. But without guardrails, it can also be weaponized. Recent conflicts have become testing grounds for AI-powered targeting and autonomy. AI-enabled cyber attacks can disrupt or destroy critical infrastructure in minutes. The ability to fabricate and manipulate audio and video threatens information integrity, fuels polarization, and can trigger diplomatic crises. And the massive energy and water demands of large-scale models, coupled with competition over critical minerals, are creating new drivers of tension. Excellencies, innovation must serve humanity, not undermine it. Last month, the General Assembly established an independent international scientific panel on artificial intelligence and an annual global dialogue on AI governance. This is a recognition of the unique convening power of the UN. Together, these initiatives aim to connect science, policy, and practice, provide every country a seat at the table, and reduce fragmentation. They represent practical tools to make AI safer, more inclusive, and more accountable. I will soon launch an open call for nominations for the scientific panel. I urge all Member States to nominate eminent, diverse experts and support the panel's expertise, independence, and regional balance with the resources needed for timely, science-based assessments. I also call on governments and stakeholders to engage fully in the global dialogue and to shape inclusive, human rights-based global norms. Excellencies, today I wish to focus on 4 priorities. First, we must ensure human control over the use of force. Let us be clear, humanity's fate cannot be left to an algorithm. Humans must always retain authority over life and death decisions. The Council and Member States must ensure that military use of AI remains in full compliance with international law and the Charter, and human control and judgment must be preserved in every use of force. I reiterate my call for a ban on lethal autonomous weapon systems operating without human control, with a view to concluding a legally binding instrument by next year. And until nuclear weapons are eliminated, any decision on their use must rest with humans, not machines. Second, we must build coherent global regulatory frameworks. From design to deployment to decommissioning, AI systems must always comply with international law. Military uses must be clearly regulated through legal reviews, human accountability, and strong safeguards against misuse. We need greater transparency, confidence building, and cooperation to reduce risks, especially in conflict zones. AI must never lower barriers to acquiring or using prohibited weapons or undermine disarmament obligations. I welcome the Responsible Artificial Intelligence and the Military Domain Initiative and commend your leadership in these efforts. Last December, the General Assembly adopted a resolution on AI in the military domain and its implications for international peace and security. Building on that, I presented a report to the General Assembly recommending states to take concrete steps to initiate a dedicated and inclusive process to address this issue. I urge Member States to take this forward. Third, we must protect information integrity in situations of conflict and insecurity. The UN Global Principles for Information Integrity provide a foundation for coordinated action. Governments, platforms, media and civil society must cooperate to detect and deter AI-generated deception, from disinformation campaigns to deepfakes targeting peace processes, humanitarian access and elections. We need transparency in the entire AI life cycle, rapid and verified attribution of information sources and their dissemination, and systematic safeguards to prevent AI systems from spreading disinformation and igniting violence. Excellences, quatrièmement, enfin, nous devons combler les écarts de capacité en matière d'intelligence artificielle. La technologie peut être un moteur de développement durable, de stabilité et de paix. Nous devons permettre à toutes les nations de contribuer à façonner l'avenir de l'intelligence artificielle. Cela demande d'investir dans le renforcement des capacités, de soutenir le développement des talents, de mettre en place des infrastructures publiques sûres et fiables, de promouvoir la diversité des données pour réduire les biais et de garantir un accès équitable aux outils d'intelligence artificielle, à la puissance de calcul et à la formation. Le mois dernier, j'ai présenté un rapport proposant des options de financement volontaires et innovantes pour soutenir la montée en capacité de IA dans les pays en développement. Je vous exhorte à soutenir ces efforts. Excellences, qu'il s'agisse du contrôle des armements nucléaires ou de la sécurité aérienne, la communauté internationale a su relever le défi des technologies susceptibles de déstabiliser nos sociétés en établissant des règles, en créant des institutions et en plaçant la dignité humaine au premier plan. La fenêtre d'opportunité pour façonner l'IA au service de la paix, de la justice et de l'humanité est en train de se refermer. Nous devons agir sans tarder et je vous remercie.
네, 우리 사무총장님 브리핑 감사합니다. 이제 요수와 벤지오 몬트리올 대학 교수님의 브리핑을 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President of the Republic of Korea, Your Excellency Lee Jae-myung. Thanks for offering me the opportunity to speak with the Security Council today. We start with a bit of looking backwards. In recent years, we've seen the trajectory of AI going towards greater and greater capabilities. And it is being particularly surprising even for experts in the field, including myself. The scientific data is very clear. The ability of AI to solve tasks and to perform like humans and have agency have been advancing rapidly. Many researchers are concerned that as companies are starting to use AI to advance AI research, this could even accelerate. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, and nobody knows what the future advances are going to be and how fast they will go, but we can look at the past trends, and if these trends continue, some AIs could surpass most humans across most cognitive tasks in as little as 5 years, maybe 10 years. This would be a radical change in the history of mankind. Trillions of dollars are being invested to develop AI further and further, and we're now seeing how quickly this technology is evolving fundamentally transforming our economies and our societies, including the military. Yet, scientists still do not know how to design AIs that will not harm people, that will always act according to our instructions, that will comply with human rights and human dignity. We don't know how to do that. In a recent study that just came out, OpenAI concluded that AI hallucinations are unavoidable with currently known designs. If we don't learn how to build trustworthy AI, humans are under threat from AI misuse by bad actors or through the misalignment of AI systems with societal norms and laws. Advances in AI will offer ways to tackle some of society's biggest challenges, yet they will also introduce major risks to international peace and security. Frontier AI systems will be extremely powerful if things continue according to the current trends. And misuse or careless use of this power by any individual, country, or company could create widespread disruption. I am currently chairing the International AI Safety Report, an international mandate following a resolution made by 30 countries, the EU, the OECD, and the UN. It is the first of its kind international report to set out an up-to-date, science-based understanding of the safety of advanced AI systems. It is being developed by more than 100 AI independent experts, and it's intended to provide a base of scientific evidence to inform policy. It identifies areas of scientific consensus as well as areas where there are different views or gaps in the current scientific understanding. I want to touch briefly today on the 3 risks outlined in the report that are particularly relevant to today's discussion. First, market and power concentration. AI models, which might be soon more capable or as capable as humans,